Welcome back, guys, to another episode of our Chelsea career. So, where we left off, we had a disappointing 2-1 loss to Benfica in the Champions League, and then we more than made up for it with a 2-0 win over Man City at Stamford Bridge, and then followed on from that with a 2-1 win away to Burnley in the Carabao Cup. So, in this episode, we're going to have Fulham in the Premier League, Benfica in the Champions League, and then North London derby against. Is it North London? Sorry, no. Is it? Or is that Arsenal? I'm a bit confused. Anyway, a big rival match coming up against Tottenham. So that's the 3 games we're going to be playing on this episode. In terms of the season as a whole, we still got a whole lot of games to play. So we're far from finished. Currently top of the Premier League. So I think so far we've got some progress in comparison to last season. At this stage last season, I think we were just maybe further back in the table. So we just found out we're going to be playing away to Huddersfield in the Carabao Cup quarter-final. Okay, Mason Mount is injured, so Havertz still isn't fully fit. We're putting Pulisic on the left, Martinez for Abraham. Can I keep James there? I'm going to put Skriniar for Ampadu, who had a decent game. His 6th game of the season already, so he's getting some minutes so far. Rudiger for Tomori. Kante. Gilmore. I'm just thinking. Bakayoko. We're trying to get rid of him, but no bids as of yet. I think what we'll have to do is we'll put Gilmore, give him a start. Yeah, Havertz isn't fully fit at the moment. I don't want to risk him getting injured. So we'll keep Gilmore, give him a starting 11. Keep him in there. And then probably 60th, 70th minute, we'll see how the game goes. If we feel like we need more assist going forward and attack, then obviously we'll dash on Havertz, unless we're obviously winning by a decent margin. So I think we're good to go. And let's do it. Quite a few injuries for Fulham on the left. A lot of key players missing from them. And they get the first half underway. I think we're at Craven Cottage. I think that's the Fulham Stadium. Not a good ball to Pulisic. Pretty poor. Here's Martins. Is he going to lay off across? Yes, he is. Martinez doesn't get to the end of it. But Gilmore. Is that Gilmore's goal? Yes, it is. First goal of the season. My faith in Gilmore is repaid with this early goal. Sets us up nicely going forward into this first half. And hopefully we can build on from it. Very good from the youngster. I think it might have took a slight deflection, but we'll take it. Here's Martinez. And it's another corner. Pulisic's going to be taking it. And Rudiger. Oh, no, it wasn't Rudiger. It was deflected out for another corner. Not the best of crosses from Pulisic, but we should be able to have this under control. Good control from James. And we are back on the attack now with a free kick. Jorginho. Gilmore. Okay. Tried to go from the shot. I like that. A bit of confidence from the youngster. Try and get his second of the game. Is Kante. Good build-up of speed in the attacks, which I'm seeing. Allows us to progress very nicely and, most importantly, very quickly into the opposition's half. Yeah. Nothing too spectacular to report in this half. Obviously, we got early goal. And from then, Mitrovic. And it's a goal for Fulham. Where was the defence there? Reece James is protesting that the game was offside. He's got to be careful. He's probably going to get booked, is he? He's just literally gone up to linesman. He doesn't get booked, though. So 1-1. Okay. So that was Fulham's first shot of the game, and that was the first goal. So just from that, we can tell the way they're playing. They're playing counter-attacking based formation. So most of the time they're sitting 11 man behind the ball, waiting for us to fuck up in a certain position, in a certain area, misplaced pass, lucky deflection, you name it, and then just out of nowhere they're on the counter attack. So we got to be very careful. The defense was a bit sleepy there. Skriniar and Rudiger should have had that. One of them should have communicated to drop back. It's going to be a yellow card for one of the Fulham players. Here's Reece James. We're going to Pulisic, Martinez. Pulisic again. How did he miss that? It is going to be a goal kick for Fulham. That should have been 2-1 right there. But unfortunately, it doesn't go in. Christian Pulisic is being called up by the referee. He is going to get yellow, it seems like. Here's another good chance. Pulisic's going to be taking this free kick to Kante. Skriniar going to get it in, and Skriniar scores an unlikely goal. First goal of the season. And let's say he's... I'm not sure if it was his mistake or Rudiger. I think it was a collective mistake for both of them. But he makes up for that goal conceded with a good goal, I would say. It's not really a natural instinct for centre-backs to score, especially with just normal shooting. Usually it would be maybe from corners, headers. So that's good. Here's Fulham. They're not done yet. We've got improved defensively and good save from Arrizabalaga again. A bit suspicious in defence. We'll let them go through way too easily. Mitrovic, now that was a good interception. That's more like it. And let's put on Havertz for the remaining 12 minutes. Maybe he can help us finish off this game, because it's, as it stands, you guys know Premier League, this is far from over. We could easily concede a last minute goal. So we're going to put Havertz for Gilmour and Hudson-Odoi for Pulisic, who's on a yellow. Don't want to risk anything, and he's done his job attacking wise. Okay, 3 minutes to go, plus a bit of extra time. Here's Tompkins. Got to be very careful here. We're leaving a few gaps, and here's Carvalho, and thank God that was an awful shot. Fulham are looking very, very, very threatening on the attack, that's for sure. We've witnessed that firsthand in one situation we conceded. And in other ones, we came close to. Here's Chilwell. He's going to find... No, he's not going to find anyone. But Kante makes a very good interception there. And we do get a free kick. And a yellow card for centre-back. Oh, okay. It's just about to be 3-1 right there. A good save from the keeper. Oh, good cover from Rudiger. That was just about to head to Mitrovic. And that was probably going to be a goal. Mitrovic is a top-class striker. We know he is. And here's a last dying breath attack from Fulham. Oh, it's a goal kick. The game engine's lagging quite a bit. It's moving about 10 frames a second. Arrizabalaga kicks it. Kante receives it. Chilwell needs to cover his area, but it's fine. Back to Arrizabalaga. Kicks it out again. And still, the game's not finished. James, not the best. Martinez got to keep this one. Martins, we lose it again, but it's a throw-in. And I think that should be it. So Hudson-Odoi, why didn't he go forward? He passes it to Kante. He has a great shot. Gets saved. We don't get the corner kick, but what we do get is the 3 points from Craven Cottage. Big 3 points. This was not by no means an easy match, even though the statistics might tell you so. We had 11 shots, 6 on target, and they only had 6 shots, 2 on target. We've had the better team rating. Possession-wise, we just got outmatched just by a bit. We had more clear-cut chances, and we had 7 corners, they only had 1. So it was a pretty dominating performance in statistics, but if you look at it highlights wise, Fulham had some really good chances, which they nearly um, they made good on some of the chances. Of course, they scored that equalizer, which kind of put us in panic mode just a bit. But Skriniar managed to dig us out with 3 points. Alright, so we get the Manager of the Month for October 2020. That's pretty good. It shows we're doing something right with the team. Let's see who came in second and third place. Oh wait, can we see? Yeah. Klopp and Allegri came in second and third place. Alright, so now we head over... we welcome Benfica to Stamford Bridge in our Champions League match. It's a good chance for us to get revenge and make up for that last loss we had. Skriniar unfortunately has picked up a few too many yellow cards, so he's going to be suspended. But Azpilicueta will have to come in, and we'll keep him in the centre there. And then we'll dash into Mori for thing. Havertz he's on a yellow, so I'm suspecting that if he gets another one this game, he will be suspended for the next one. But this is a kind of must-win game if we want to start picking up some momentum in the group stage at least. So we're going to put him in. In terms of everything else, we're going to keep it the same. Martinez was a bit quiet in the last game, so hopefully he can continue his goal-scoring run in this one. So people missing for us are Skriniar and Mount. They're the 2 notable absences that we have from our team. And these are the formations. So Benfica going with a 4-2-2-2 basically. And we are going to be going with a 4-3-2-1 formation. Let's head straight into it, guys. Stamford Bridge, the fans will be looking for us to put in a good performance and a good shift after that other disappointing game against Benfica. Early throw-in. James is going to be taken. Quite pleased with James. He's managed to establish himself as a regular starter. Here's a free kick chance. Who's going to be taking it? Havertz. Going to be taking it. Did it get deflected, or was it just a shot straight at goal? Anyway, good save. Not a very threatening shot. Went just down the middle. Didn't really give much for the keeper to work for. Havertz. Oh no, I think Havertz is injured, isn't he? Is he? No, he's not. On the commentary, it's saying Havertz was injured or something, but I think it might have just been a small knock. Good from Chilwell, gets the ball, and then Martinez is forced to come in and link up the play in midfield, which he does, and we draw out a decent free kick. A dangerous set piece, if we can take advantage. Havertz to Rudiger. Back to Kante, to Chilwell. Rudiger. Jorginho to Pulisic, and oh, that was a good play. Good play from the team. So close to getting that goal. Jorginho to Pulisic to Kante. Very high tempo based football. Lots of passes, lots of movement, and that nearly resulted in us taking the lead. Still all to play for, but the signs are good. We've got 4 shots, 1 on target so far. We've restricted Benfica to just 2 shots, which none of them are on target. We're having better possession, a better team rating as well, not by a lot, but overall it still is a cagey and tight match. Alright, 42nd minute. Here's Martins. What can he pull out the draw? Gets a corner. Okay, Havertz, we know he's a corner kick specialist. Hopefully he can continue his assisting record so far, which he's got quite a few assists. It hits the first man, unfortunately. And it is back for a corner. This one should be better. Let's see. Goes out for our corner. Okay, so reaching half-time, 0-0. Not a terrible performance. Maybe not the best performances we had, but we've clearly had a bit of control over Benfica in this game so far. And it's up to us to build in this second half. Jorginho to James. Finds Martins nicely. Back to James. And we don't get to see the rest of that highlight, unfortunately. Here's Havertz with another corner. This one does go in. Jorginho gets his first goal of the season. A very unlikely person to be on the end of this cross. But he does score his first goal of the season, and it is 1-0, which is all that matters. And Havertz has yet another assist in this game. And he's having a good season so far. Adjusted quite quickly to the high level of football that we play here at Chelsea. And now we have 1 foot towards qualifying for this group stage. This will be our 4th game we're playing now, I think, or 5th, 4th. I think it might be the 4th game in the group stage. Another goal kick. I think Ruben Diaz is playing, the defender from Benfica. I think he's playing right now against us. He was a really good purchase if you guys watched my Manchester United career, where it spanned over 2 seasons. We had season 1 and season 2 of Man United. It was a very good series. It was probably one of my most successful ones in terms of just seeing the club grow and just the transfers we made. But yeah, the point I was making is we signed him, Ruben Diaz, for Manchester United, and he actually played really well. Good defending from Havertz. He just was able to limit the options that the player had from Benfica. He had quite a few options, but the fact that Havertz came and applied a bit of pressure kind of panicked him, and he had to bring the ball back and ultimately messed up his pass. And we regained possession, and that is how pressing works in the modern day football. Rudiger, Havertz, Martins, and it goes straight for the keeper. We might have to settle for a 1-0 win, which I'm not bothered by. We'll take the 1-0 win. 4 minutes of added time again, so I'm guessing it is going to be a bit of late pressure from Benfica to try and get the equaliser. Jorginho picks up the ball nicely. Azpilicueta's there to clean it up though, which is good. Havertz lays off Martinez, and it's all over, guys. 1-0 win at Stamford Bridge. The fans should be happy in terms of getting the 3 points, but performance-wise, I feel like maybe we could have done a bit better. But 1-0, we'll take that, and that brings us, let's see, the Champions League group stage table. That brings us back in first spot. And yeah, that was our 4th game. Benfica, which were first before this game, they've now dropped down to 3rd. And Lask have also won their game. And I think it's head-to-head record. I don't think it's on goal difference. Your positioning, if you're on the same points. I think it comes down to your head-to-head record. Because Benfica they have better goal difference than Lask. Yeah, Lask are above them. So yeah. We got Valencia in 4th spot as well. They're not doing too great, but we still have 2 games, and they can easily, if they win the next 2 games, that's basically around, that's 10 points for them. Count us in. We lose maybe. Lask lose. Benfica lose the next game. Boom. They're now 2nd spot and reaching up to 1st. So a very, very tough group it seems. And it'll be quite some achievement if we can get through it. But we're in a pole position to qualify at this moment. So now, before I let you guys go, we're going to be first in Tottenham. And Martinez has been a bit empty-handed in our last 2 games, unfortunately. So I'm thinking of putting Abraham on. We'll put Abraham on. And everything else will keep the same. I think we're ready to go. A big game. Harry Kane and Serge Aurier are missing for Tottenham. So we're going to take a look at the formations in just a second. Here we go. We've got Fekir playing up front. I'm guessing he's going to be a false 9 maybe. I'm not sure if that's usually his strong or natural position. We've got Eriksen sliding in behind him as kind of a shadow striker, or like a cam. And then we've got Sessegnon and Clark on the wings. Lo Celso and Sissoko in charge of orchestrating that midfield. And then we've got Davies, Carter Vickers, Sanchez and Walker Peters. So quite a few academy players slotted into this Spurs side. So hopefully maybe if they're inexperienced youngsters, that might play into our hand. Here's Havertz to Jorginho. Bright start. Some good passing. just overhit there. Abraham wasn't. I don't think it was possible for him to reach that in time with the power that the pass had. Here we go. Sessegnon on the left. Tottenham are looking attacking. James should be able to reach that first, but James does foul him for some reason. I'm not sure why he fouled him, because he was going to be first to the ball regardless. Maybe try to block him. I'm not sure, but that's going to be a yellow card and a bit sloppy from the youngster, if I'm going to be honest with you. And it is going to be a free kick to Chelsea. I think the ball actually ended up in the net for Tottenham, but it was a free kick. Here's Sessegnon looking for options. He's got some. Fekir, Eriksson, good save from Arrizabalaga. Martins, and we're back on the counter. Let's see what he can do. Martins finds Havertz. Havertz gets his goal, third goal of the season, 1-0. And it was quite a good goal. I thought maybe he would slide it to Abraham, but I think he used Abraham as a dummy for him to make the run and expose the defenders who would be chasing, obviously, Abraham to stop him from receiving the ball. What a chance here for Fekir. Arrizabalaga doing really well so far as our goalkeeper. Good from Azpilicueta. Why didn't the highlight continue? That was looking like a decent chance. Here's James. He needs to track back to Sessegnon, but he needs to be careful he doesn't get his second yellow. He does a good job of deflecting the cross out for a corner. And now we've got a bit of pressure to deal with from this set piece. Here's Davies. Jorginho to Abraham. Oh, just overhit the pass, but not a bad idea. I think it was initially meant to be a clearance just to ease the pressure. Here's Havertz, Pulisic, and it is a goal kick. Unfortunately, it hit the side netting, it seems like, or it could have been even the post. Here's Davies. Chilwell, very good there to intercept. And it seems like we're going to be heading to the dressing room with a 1-0 lead, which is good. Half time, guys. So, pretty balanced game. Obviously, the only thing that separates us is the one goal, which is the biggest factor here. And we seem to be having a better team rating, so it means we're performing just slightly better than Tottenham. Arsenal winning 2-0 at the moment. And who was that? Liverpool drawing with, who's that? Barnsley? Who was that? I'm not sure who that was. I think we can see the live results, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on. Sorry about this, guys. Okay, so this is the live table right now. So we are 4 points clear off the top as it stands if we do get the 3 points here. So these are the results from the other matches. We got Arsenal winning against Sheffield, Liverpool drawing against Bristol City, that is, Norwich 0-0 against Southampton, Crystal Palace winning 2-0 against West Ham, and Watford winning 2-0 against Wolves. Is that Suarez? Is that Luis Suarez? Oh, Luis Suarez. Wait. Oh, this is someone else. No, it's 22 years old. This is someone else. Alright, let's get back to our real-time action. 73rd minute, and from what it seems like, we didn't do much this second half, or no team really had that much. No team really upped their game this second half. Here's Clark on the right side. Chilwell is very close. And Fekir gets the goal. Good play from Tottenham. Oh, apparently he might be offside. VAR is coming into play, and we know what this means when this happens. It is going to be chalked off. Yeah, the goal is signed off, and it won't count. A bit luck for us, but I'm guessing if it was offside, then it means it was an illegal goal and should have stand. So that's at the end of the day, that's what it means. And we move on. Here's Chilwell. He should be first to that one. He is. Let's make some changes in these final few minutes. We need to stop giving away these sloppy balls this late, because it's not going to be very good for us. Chilwell hands it out for a corner. Quite a few players with knocks, so we're going to put in Willian. We'll put in Gilmore as well for Havertz. And we'll put in Ampadu for Jorginho, who is all have knocks. Don't want to risk it. Hopefully this doesn't backfire. That's 2 youngsters I've put in that midfield. So I'm not sure how great that will be, but this is a good test for them. And it's another good save from Arrizabalaga. Keeps us in the game, on target to get the 3 points. Let's see if this last corner will go in. Reece James. Again, Pulisic. Good from Gilmore. Cleared it out. But they're back on the attack. And there's going to be a corner. Sorry, not corner. A free kick for Tottenham. Sanchez to Clark, who's been causing problems. And it is going to be a goal. Son gets his 8th goal of the season. This one's not going to be ruled out for offside. But the 3 points will have to be shared. Or the 2 points, should I say. Full time, guys. We couldn't get the 3 points, unfortunately. And I don't want to sound too disappointed, but I'm actually very disappointed in terms of this result, because we just really didn't step up our game from the from the first half. As you guys can see, the team rating, Tottenham were eventually managed to build up on it. I think they were on a 6.2 or a 6.3, and they managed to end up with a 6.8. We were 6.8 or something. I don't remember what we were in the first half, and then we've just dropped down to 6.5. Possession based, equal. They just had a bit more chances in terms of shots on target in the second half. But yeah, unfortunately that draw doesn't really help us out here. And as you guys can see, we've just dropped down to 2nd position because Liverpool have managed to win their game. And they're just 1 goal above us in terms of goal difference. Yeah, that was only our 2nd draw of the season. So we shouldn't really be too disheartened. It was against Tottenham. I mean, we did win the previous match against Man City, so we've shown we can compete. That's for sure. Havertz gets a good goal, so that's another statistic for him to put on his record. Next up, we have Leicester, Lask, and Crystal Palace. So 2 Premier League games and the Champions League game in the middle against Lask. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one.